Hello, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Mubarak Karim to all our Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. And also a happy new month to all of you from Tap Tap Send in the whole Riase. As you already know, Tap Tap Send remains to be your number one, numero uno money transfer app you can ever find in the whole world. All you have to do is to go onto Google Play Store or App Store and download Tap Tap Send. The name is what? Tap Tap Send. Now, the testimonies from people is overwhelming. Everybody is giving the good testimony about Tap Tap Send because I've used it before and I understand how reliable, secure, and fast the app is. You, if you like, put it to a test and you will see. So, what are you waiting for? Download Tap Tap Send now. Keep on sending the money to the loved ones and your family and let them appreciate you more. Remember the name. It's Tap Tap Send. Hey.
Tap Tap Send. Send more, spend less.
Hello, my name is Bismarck Ejapon. I'm a personal trainer here at Wembley Leisure Center. I am here to help you to achieve your health and fitness goals and also to transform your physique. I'm in the gym almost every single day. If I'm not here, you can come through to the casual area where you find my iPad stand and you can get in contact with me by filling in your details. If not, speak to a member of Better Gym staff and they'll be able to get in contact with myself.
Well, so the long-awaited album is finally out and everybody is vibing to it. Go on to social media and the whole of Ghana, the industry, everyone who is a player in this space is talking about Stonebwoy's album. And I'm so happy the fact that the world and Ghana as a whole, we have accepted this as one of our own. And the push has been on. The agenda is on. Here in the studios of Sammy Flex TV, I'm sure yesterday, those who watched my session with MC Berima during the Sammy Flex Speaks, I told you guys that we will come back with the album review proper. And two of my favorite people here, they have done a very good job listening to the album back to back. And they have some details to share with you. I think today, whilst I was jogging, I also started listening to it. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish, so I am not able to say so much about it. But the few ones I've listened to so far, so very good. And in the office, Roland came and he continued with the agenda. I've listened to the one with Angelique Kijo and all the good people on there. And we are about to go hard once again with the real review here on Sammy Flex TV. Let me say thanks to Digital Rasta, who is called Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, and my two favorites to do the work of God on the album, 5D. 5D. That is the Fifth Dimension album from Stonebwoy. Of course, Benetton Music Group, as well as Universal Music Group and Def Jam Africa. These are the three entities coming together to form a partnership to make this world or to make this song or this album go global. So straight to business. We will not spend much time on this. Just straight reviews, and my people will take it. Ro, I'm sure I can start this with you.
Of course.
Let's talk about the album. How so far you have seen it? Share this with the world.
Rasame, let me say greetings to our viewers and let me say congratulations.
This is where Audio Mark.
No, there's Boomplay.
Boomplay.
There's Boomplay.
Oh, okay.
So the on Audio Mark you can't the usual download on Audio Mark is not there with this album. You would have to subscribe to the premium before you can download it.
Okay.
But on Boomplay and I don't know about Spotify though, but on Boomplay you can download it. You know, on Boomplay they have sessions or different types of quality. Yes, if you want the highest quality, you would have to subscribe to the premium. There's the middle one and there's the lowest one, which is all free. But definitely your data will be the one to pay for it. So that's by the way. Let me say congratulations to Stonebwoy. I think hours of release, right after releasing this album, I went online and I am what the things I'm seeing are very good. In fact, the response have been very good. In fact, yesterday, even before we went on Class Showbiz last night, I was monitoring the trends and I realized the Fifth Dimension hashtag had started trending even as at yesterday. And I was like, okay, but
the anticipation
is on. At least they know the album is going to drop midnight. So conversations even around the album has started. And so far it looks good. When you look at the release of this album and the fact that some of even the tracks were already introduced to the public before the whole body of work was in, the likes of Far Away, More of You, and all of them, you realize that, okay, we've already had some about 20 to 30% of the feel of whatever the album is before it was released. So I know people wouldn't be expecting so much, like people's expectations isn't going to exceed probably what the album is delivering.
Okay.
Because I don't know if, when you listen to the songs, all the songs on the album, to me, I believe that the introductory songs like The Far Away and The More of You, where these songs prepared your appetite for whatever is to be delivered.
Okay.
So it's like they are going to serve you fufu, and they give you just a portion of it for you to taste. So you don't expect banku.
Good.
And that is what the album seeks to do. On the tracks, the various tracks on the album, to me, before at the listening, how do you call it, party or session, my two favorite songs were Avowumlo and the Manoji, the one with Angelique Kidjo.
Okay.
But after release and listening to it, I think I am gradually developing other favorites of the album.
Okay.
I am gradually developing other favorites of the album.
Like which ones?
Where is the Love is one of it, where it talks about frenemies. It talks about frenemies. Yes, people who you are going to, even though you laugh with, they may not like you like that. And we know some of these things are very common in our space. And that is one of my favorite. African System is also one of my favorites. Yes, I am glad Stonebwoy did not move away. The way he structured the album, you would think that, okay, the way people think that the new line of sound or Afrobeat is talking about just girlfriends and love and them things. But Stonebwoy used African System to tackle some of the things that are going on in the African setting that are not good. Tackle our educational system, tackle our water bodies that are being destroyed, most of the corruption in our society as far as Africa is concerned. And that is also beautiful on the album.
Okay.
The Apotheke with Maforisa, that is DJ Maforisa from South Africa.
The Amapiano
Amapiano version. In fact, Amapiano, we know, the moment somebody decides to touch on an Amapiano and features a South African, the dominant language in there is a South African language.
Okay.
But Stonebwoy on this particular record was able to speak Ga, was able to speak Twi, and blend it and in such a way that if you don't listen to the words carefully, you might think he's speaking a South African language. If you don't listen to the words carefully, you might think he's
on a different language.
Exactly. And you might not even know that, okay, this is Stonebwoy singing. Because it was Maforisa that introduced the song before Stonebwoy came in.
Okay.
So you realize that, yes, he introduced the song with his own language, and Stonebwoy came in that same style, but in the Ghanaian language style. So you might hear it as the Sampatama Putu kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But these words have meaning that you can understand. Not like the other, the Putu kind of sound song. But these words have meaning that you can understand.
Okay.
And so far, Secret Lover is also one of my favorites now. And Life and Money.
I listened to Secret Lover.
Secret Lover, yeah.
I listened to Secret
and that
Lover.
Secret Lover song there. Even Stonebwoy said he had a Secret Lover on the day.
I think I remember.
And I want to believe that so many people also have secret lovers. And whatever Stonebwoy said in that particular record, people can relate. Yes.
Yeah.
So for most of the song, Therapy, he literally left the song for Oslade and Tiwa Savage. Because yes, we've listened to the original record, that is the first record, and this is more or less like a remake or a remix of it. And because it is the same instrumental, the same vibe, but the add-on is the Oslade and the Tiwa. So you realize that Oxley started the song, Stonebwoy came to sing the chorus, then Tiwa ended with her verse. And that is the difference between, unlike the one that he released with Davido, that is Activate. For Activate, it was the same song, that was lifted. Yes, that was lifted onto this particular album. But with the one with Tiwa Savage, that is Therapy, he virtually left the song for them. So far, these are my take-ons on the album. Okay. And I am also glad, I whilst listening to the songs on Boomplay, I realized that every song has been uploaded with its lyrics.
Yeah, I think now most of the DSPs do so.
Yes, every songs have been uploaded with its lyrics. So now people who do then lyrics videos and all that online, sometimes we know the challenges where people sometimes get the lyrics wrong. Because they don't hear the words so well, or they mistake certain words for other words and they translate it in the way they understand it. And sometimes, yes, in your quest to also help promote the artist song by giving the lyrics to the fans, sometimes you mislead them. Even some of our people who play live band sometimes complain about some of these challenges. Yeah. And I am glad that, yes, this is a whole package, a 360 kind of work, leaving no stone unturned, from the lyrics to even the production, to the message in the songs, and to the direction of whatever. This particular project is top-notch. It's really, really top-notch, and I love everything about this particular Fifth Dimension.
Wow, very beautiful summary of analysis from Roland Amate on this one. I think I checked on Instagram on the page of Angelique Kidjo, and I realized that she has even shared the link on her bio on Instagram. I said, wow, then the woman is also into the promotion of the album. And so far, I think Stonebwoy fans are doing well. They are really making all the noise, the necessary noise online, on social media, making sure the whole world will also get to know that Stonebwoy has a new joint out. Now let's go on to Kojo. Let's listen to Kojo, his compilation, and we'll go away and to recommend the album to you. Tell you that you can also stream the album from your location. In fact, all the streaming platforms, you can get to listen to the Fifth Dimension album. Interestingly, the guy who did the designs and all, he's one of the guys we're gym with you.
Really?
Yes. Some slim guy.
Wow.
He's not a usual like that.
Wow.
Some slim guy. You know him, but I don't know how to describe it for. He lives around here. I'm sure. Yes. One day we came to gym, and whilst I was going to drop you,
we saw him at the roadside,
that guy.
and he asked me if that is not the guy that was.
That guy. That guy. Yes, that guy.
Oh wow!
Today he just told me today that he did all the creative work. I said, wow.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so that is so beautiful. Kojo, yes, let's get your reviews and run away from here.
Congratulations to Team Stonebwoy. And if you hear the name of Stonebwoy, you see consistency. Stonebwoy has been that artist who put a lot into his works. And if you check every other album that he has released, when you look at what work that has gone into it, you could see an artist who clearly stands for quality and doesn't rush to do things. I can say albums like Epistle of Mama and all of those albums, Nogal Junction, they are all other things being equal, they are all standard albums that can win any award or stand on any platform any given day. And so seeing Fifth Dimension, the pre-album promo and all of that, the activations, I think it is befitting to whatever hype or noise that was made. What I was expecting, I think I've gotten it, because this morning, whilst I was going through the songs, any song that you listen to comes with a different kind of vibe. And everything is highly improved. Stonebwoy has gotten above the previous albums that he has given to us and the world. Yes, every artist has their strengths and their weaknesses. And with Stonebwoy, you know, when it comes to writing and delivering as well, that is his strength. The voice.
He'll kill it, yeah.
Yes, he has a good voice and he can express it on any song. So listening to them right now, the song that I'm loving most Avawumlo, as Roland said. As
The
well.
one with Angelique.
No, that is Monaji.
Oh, Monaji,
Yeah,
okay.
Avawumlo, I think he alone did it.
Yes.
And Monaji also beautiful piece from Manoji. Yes, I wrote Monaji. Manoji with Angelique Kidjo. And for me, any reggae song that comes from Stonebwoy, I wouldn't even think twice. It will enter into my playlist on any day. Talking about Mama, Strength and Hope, Rango, all the reggae songs that has come out from Stonebwoy. So this one, Non-Stop, also a reggae piece from the album. I'm loving that one too as well. And I think everybody is supporting the album because of the quality and how Stonebwoy is also trying to push himself out there. All other things, because we expect this one to go higher above the previous ones, because this one we know partnership with Def Jam and all of that.
Big deal.
It's a big deal. It should catapult the album to higher heights. And so we are hoping. It is already doing well on the DSPs, and the noise on social media and all of that is doing well. And I have a plea, which I wish it will be done this time.
So they should bring you the camera.
Exactly, yes. You know, every artist has their unique selling points. Some of them have their power and their abilities in their writing. Some of them have it on stage. Some of them have it with their voice and all of that. Stonebwoy possesses most of them. And when it comes to playing live band, Stonebwoy has it. There's one thing that if Stonebwoy has seen MTV Unplugged, they have this section that they have a room full with a live band setting, maybe a small audience. Then the album that you have released, they play it live. And if you have some of the people who you featured on, they pass
also
through.
come through. Wow.
So you sing one and you invite the
featured
artist, they join you, they sing. It fills with an orchestra. It is one thing I'm waiting to see any Ghanaian artists do, especially those who have the ability to play live band. And so I think this time it will be appropriate because he has Def Jam to himself. And when they did one for Gentleman, and when you check the views on YouTube, it is crazy. And they got people to even sponsor it and all of that.
Wow.
And it is very rich. So I wish Stonebwoy would do same with the Fifth Dimension album. If it's not easy, because getting the artists, all of them to come, it is not easy. But if at least he can get some few ones on it, it will be my joy. I'll be happy if that thing is done. So congratulations to Stonebwoy. Fifth Dimension is a great album, and most of Stonebwoy songs, it will grow on you.
Yeah.
You don't just listen and get to it.
I know that thing about
Yes,
Stonebwoy.
you need to keep.
I know that thing about
Exactly.
Stonebwoy. When you
need
listen
to-
to his song for the first time and you think that is all,
Exactly.
you've lost it.
So
I remember
although
during our Plaza FM days, something happened like that. When he released Bahafira.
yes,
What song is
What
this?
song is
What
this?
song is this?
Yeah,
Then
before you
it
realize.
started banging.
yeah. So all the other songs, yes, I think I'll get into it as time goes on. But the one that hit me right at the ear is now I'm talking of Avawumlo, Manoji, and Non-Stop.
Okay.
Yes, these songs are hitting.
Okay,
us
so
very well.
before we wrap up, there was an argument about the song being a dancehall album and an Afro pop or Afrobeat album. Could you, after listening to it all, where would you classify the album?
Oh, then those people, they weren't reading between the lines.
Okay.
You don't expect a dancehall album from Stonebwoy at a time like this. Because even before he signed to Def Jam, if you check some of his releases, you could see where the direction is heading towards.
Okay.
So after dropping few songs from the album, clearly you need to know where it is going. So to me, what I was expecting was an Afrobeat kind of vibe, maybe fused with a little, yes, he's dancehall, so maybe definitely some raga things will be there. But the bass, this is an Afrobeat album. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably not in your regular kind of Afrobeat because of where he's also coming from. But the base is Afrobeat. Check all the rhythms. You could see some similarities in there. So clearly it's an African song.
Well, let me also go on to Roland and get his opinion on whether he has also observed this difference that people are arguing about, whether it will qualify as an Afrobeat album or an Afropop album, or better still, a dancehall album. Thanks to Derek Money for starting this argument earlier today. And Roland also showed me some charts. Is the album already doing the charts?
Yeah. So per what I'm seeing online, yes, that is on Apple Music, top 10 songs on in Ghana on Apple Music currently. From 1 to 7 is Stonebwoy. From 1 to 7 is Stonebwoy. 8 we have Davido, Unavailable. We have Jackie, Scar, and we have Stonebwoy, Ranam
At 10.
from the same album at 10.
Wow.
So far it is doing very
And that is just about some few hours.
Few hours of
Yeah,
release,
so
and
it means the rest of the hours it will look good. Okay, so let's wrap up with how you also see it, in which category.
Those who are confused about which category you're going to place this particular album are still looking at Stonebwoy with the lens of the 5-time reggae dancehall artist of the year. It's simple. But then, like I said in my intro, Stonebwoy gave us a feel of what to expect on the album.
Okay.
With the kind of releases he did prior to the release of this particular project. So, and if you follow even after being signed on the announcement of Def Jam Africa, you realize that Stonebwoy was introduced. Yes, they know he's had so many success with the reggae dancehall.
Okay.
But then he was introduced as an Afrobeat and Afropop artist. So that clearly alone should tell you that whatever direction or whatever release that boy drops now, majority of that content is going to go towards being the Afrobeat or Afropop style. And when you even listen to the first song with Stormzy, you realize that Stormzy, we know, is a clear hip-hop person and would want to do everything hip-hop. But Stonebwoy was able to pull Stormzy on an Afrobeat record.
Okay.
So you realize that that is what he's been doing. And yes, you get 1 or 2 reggae and dancehall in there because even after signing on, most of his control or the things that he delivers, he has solid control over them.
Okay.
It is not about they dictating the direction or what he should do. When it comes to he having control on the type of song he's going to release, he has solid control. So definitely for his reggae and dancehall lovers, he has the dancehall one that features Shaggy. And he has the reggae one as well. That is the African system. So that these songs clearly has, it is more or less like a world album.
Okay.
But majority of the direction or the vision of this particular album is Afrobeat and Afropop.
Well, thank you guys so much. This is what we do as industry people, just to make sure we project our people to compete with the world. Congratulations to Team Stonebwoy for giving us this wonderful piece of a collection of work called Fifth Dimension, aka 5D. You guys can go out there and make the numbers for him. Let's stream, let's share, let's tell the world that this is coming from us. After all, if this gets to that level where the whole world will recognize that this is coming from Ghana, it is going to be a win for everybody who believes in the Ghanaian music dream. My name is Sammy Flex. I did this review with Roland Amate and Kojo King. Watch out for some more as we monitor the progress of the album. I'll see you in our next video. We're out of here.